Testify before. Right.
Please face me and raise your right hand.
We're not able to look at it.
Do you solemnly state the testimony you may give in the cause now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Please have a seat and understand. And for the record, say and spell your first and last name, please.
Jason Rubin, JasonRubin.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sorry to bring you back, Mr. Rubin, but there was a couple of questions that I forgot to ask you the last time. You were the administrator, one of the administrators for the estate, is that correct?
Yes, the co-special administrator.
And when you were here last time, I asked you numerous questions about the assets of the estate, Monica Sementilli and so forth. Remember that?
Yes.
And did you answer them to the best of your ability?
Yes.
And did we meet several times before you testified to go over what I was going to ask you and what I wanted you to investigate about the affairs of the estate?
Yes.
And did you do so?
Yes.
Did you also communicate with the prosecution and offer them the same assistance that you offered me?
Yes.
With who?
With Beth Silverman.
Did they ever call you as a witness in this case?
They did not, but they offered. In their email communications where they asked for me to testify as a witness on this case.
And you would have had you been asked?
Yes.
This is all chemo, I guess.
It is so far.
And that's the reason you appeared, because we asked you, correct?
Yes.
For all the work that you did, well, let me ask you, how many hours do you think you spent both investigating the issues that we were going to question you about, as well as coming to court and testifying these two times?
Over the past 7-8 years, or over the past 6 months?
Both.
Well, I'm going to object as then compound this to the question.
I'll split it up, Your Honor. All right. You had contact with both sides for the last 7 or 8 years while this trial prosecution was pending. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And I assume asking you numerous questions about the financial affairs that you were dealing with as the administrator, correct?
Yes.
How many total hours would you say you spent in responding to those questions of both the defense and the prosecution?
It was quite a bit. I know with me and my office, we spent, I'd have to go back and look at our time, but at least 50 hours, I'm guesstimating.
And how many hours did you spend directly with myself and or Mr. Dawson prior to your testimony?
Probably about 5 or 6.
Okay, and then you came to court the last time, you came to court this time, correct? At our
Yes.
request. Were you ever paid by the defense any funds for your expertise or your testimony?
No.
Thank you, I have nothing further.
Cross.
Just to confirm then, as far as your testifying, coming to court, testifying for the defense, and preparing for the defense testimony, you're not billing the estate of Fabio for that, right?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I have to talk to counsel.
What counsel?
My attorney, Justin Gold.
Okay, so the question is, the defense didn't pay you. They called you as a witness. You prepared with the defense. You came to court and you testified for the defense. And your response is they did not pay you, correct?
Well, I would have been subpoenaed if
I'm just asking you, did they pay you?
No, they did not.
Okay, but you're not going to bill the estate of Fabio for coming and testifying for the defense, right?
I don't know.
You've never inquired?
I don't know if I can or can't.
Okay.
Anything further?
If you'd been subpoenaed by the prosecution, you would have come as well, correct?
Yes.
Would you have billed the estate of Fabio or Monica, or do you know?
It depends on what my counsel says.
Okay. So, Jan, this is the first time we're hearing this. Did you ever request to be paid by the defense for your testimony?
No.
Or by the prosecution for your testimony?
No.
So whether you're paid or not out of the funds of the estate have nothing to do with the defense or the prosecution. It has to do with whatever administrators get paid or don't get paid.
Yeah, it's a question as to whether or not you get paid out for the as part of the administration of the estate, but I don't know.
And did you ever inform either side that you might be paid by the estate of either party if you were called to testify?
Well, I know work that we're doing and providing information to both sides, it could be deemed as extraordinary fees or not. But we have not done anything, filed any petitions or anything like that. And we've been doing this for 7 years.
So, you've done investigation and cooperation with both sides, correct?
That is correct.
And if you end up deciding whether or not to bill for that time, you'd be billing both sides, correct?
Well, we'd be billing the estate, not both sides. It would be the estate of Fabio Sementilli, but we have not done it yet, and I'm not sure if we can. And both sides have asked us for, we spent a lot of time on both sides based on their requests for information, not things that we initiated.
But I want to be clear, when you say the estate of Fabio Sementilli, it includes funds that eventually may be due to Fabio or maybe due to Monica.
Well, it'd be due to Fabio's children or
Right.
or to Monica, but again, I don't know.
Okay, you don't know how that's going to turn out.
Yes, or how we're going to proceed with that.
All right.
Just to be clear, you are a probate administrator, so you get paid to administrate the will or not will here in this case of Fabio.
That's correct.
Okay, so you're paid out of the estate money, what would go to Fabio's kids?
That's correct.
Okay, so your testimony is that you provided documents to the prosecution and the defense.
Well, we had meetings with the prosecution, with your office. We had meetings with the defense. We had calls and meetings with the lead detective on the case, Barry Tellis.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys have asked us for a lot of information, and we had to go and get it. And you've even asked us to look at Fabio's computer hard drive, and we did that. And so there's a whole host of services that we provided that both sides had asked us for. We did not initiate any of these requests. You guys have asked us for that information. And again, I don't know if we can be compensated or not. That's something I would have to discuss with counsel.
All right, and that's for administering the estate of Fabio. But you have been called to testify in a criminal trial for the defense, not administering the estate. Are you saying you don't know if you're going to bill the estate of Fabio for that testimony for the defense? You don't know. Is that your testimony?
Well, we would have been subpoenaed, so I don't know.
Were you subpoenaed?
No.
Anything further?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Rubin. You're excused.
Thank you.
Let's take our lunch and recess until 1:30. The evidence implies not to discuss the case among yourselves, but anyone else with a form expressing opinions of the cause.